Elliott. I am over here with David Twigger from Vermilion Events for our hashtag Green Couch Convo today. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, I'm very happy to have you here. First question for you. How long have you been doing this? Event planning, working with weddings, corporate events, everything?
It's been about 24 years that I've been doing it. So I had 16 years with the hotels, and then I've done DMC work and obviously like my own planning company, and ran an event venue here in town and in Las Vegas. So a little bit of everything.
Nice. Keeping busy.
Always.
So there literally isn't anything you can't handle after all of that.
Well, I hate to say that. No, I love this industry because you're always learning, and we're always learning. But the diversified experience that I do have obviously makes us a great fit for a wide variety of events.
Nice. So what led you to start Vermilion Events?
I think it was just, again, going through so many different areas of the industry. I started in operations for hotels and went into catering sales for many, many years, did convention services, group sales, and obviously the DMC work and other items like that. And so I think it just led to you amass a lot of knowledge, and you want to share that in a more diversified way. So launching my own company was the right fit.
And when did you do that?
I launched Tea Weddings and Events, which was a wedding planning business, back in 2002.
Okay.
Vermilion Events came about 2 years now, which is exciting, and it kind of envelops the wedding planning, the corporate planning and meeting production that we do as well.
Gotcha. Tell me your most memorable story of what's happened in the last 15, 20 years.
We're supposed to tell like a really nice story or a scary story?
Nice and funny, I would go with.
Oh, okay. I like my scary story.
And then you save the day.
We ended up saving the day, but it was scary. So the nice story, it ends up a little scary. It is a wedding. It was in Columbus, Ohio. It was a great couple that were practical jokers all the time. And the wedding was going really well. You know, they were having dinner. The ceremony was beautiful. I went upstairs to do some work, and I came back down, and the groom was walking out of the room with this very serious look on his face. And I'm, is everything still going okay? He's like, no, actually, they dropped the cake. And I was like, oh, ha, 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 because he would give me a hard time all day long.
Right.
Over his shoulder, I see the bride running out of the room in tears, and come to find out they did drop the cake. The leg on the table when they were moving it was not set, and it just down and over, which you just obviously feel horrible because there's no way to come back from that.
Right.
But luckily, I had an amazing staff. I was at the Hyatt Regency in Columbus, Ohio. And I ran upstairs. We had a pastry chef there who grabbed some cakes, and I sent a colleague down to a bakery to get a cake topper, like a smaller piece. And within about 40 minutes, we had a beautiful, simple, but we had some extra florals as well, wedding cake to bring back in to a round of applause, and the bride appreciated it and realized that it was just really like, something that you would always remember.
Right.
Luckily, the cake was not like a major, huge point like it can be for some weddings.
Right.
It was very pretty, it was that time, so it was just kind of a crazy point. So we kind of made that one of our good pieces. So we just rallied the whole team, and we had somebody who was decorating, somebody baking, and we got it together.
Nice. I actually put locks on our round tables so they don't collapse.
There you go.
Every time, for that very reason.
Way to go, Warehouse 215.
Thanks.
Never move a wedding cake, period.
Yeah, no, never. I want to hear your scary story too.
Scary story really quick is when I was in Los Angeles. We're doing an event with Disney, and it was for High School Musical 2.
Yes.
And they came in, did the site inspection, and they wanted to do a launch for some high-end vendors and clients and VIPs for High School Musical 2. And one of the first questions was, do you have the Disney Channel? And we're like, of course we do, so not a problem.
Right.
So we had our whole outdoor area set up, furniture, kids were arriving, food, very typical, just on-point Disney event. And their guys came in to do some technical work about sound and things like that. And as soon as they did that, they turned on our Disney Channel, and it comes to find out that our Disney Channel was the East Coast feed, not the West Coast feed, which means at that point, High School Musical 2 was about half over. and we hadn't started yet. And if you've ever worked with Disney, there's not really like a warm, fuzzy Mickey Mouse, you've made a mistake. It's fix this.
Yeah, and now.
And that was the one time in my career where I didn't have a fix. I was literally just there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. It was already over. There was no way for me to, you know, we tried to call the cable company. We tried to call the hotel next door so we could run a cable. I tried everything, and it was just this look on their face. They were not going to change it.
Right.
They're Disney, like, fix this. You've got 35 minutes.
Go.
I still to this day just get like worked up because it was a crazy situation. What we ended up finding to do is that we had somebody from Mattel there. Their offices were in El Segundo, so it wasn't that far away, and they had an unedited version of the musical because they were doing all of the swag and like lunch boxes and t-shirts and stuff like that. So we actually called Santa Monica PD, who took them in a Santa Monica car down to Mattel's office, grabbed the tape. We did start 20 minutes late, but the kids were running around. We got extra food, stuff like that, and we played the unedited version of High School Musical too.
And no one knew.
So some of the Disney people knew,
right? Of course,
but she appreciated the fact that we made it happen. But I can tell you that 20-30 minutes of fix it was just usually a client's like, what are we gonna do? And it was just, I called the Disney face, fix it, and I was like, yeah. But we did. So you can't give up, and we made it happen.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
I still email that person from Mattel, by the way. Every once in a while, I give them like thank you cards.
Just thanks for saving the day.
Saved me. Yeah, it was bad. So check your feeds. Who knew? I mean, why would we have the East Coast feed in Santa Monica, California? It didn't make any sense.
That is very strange.
Yeah.
So. All right. So my shameless plug.
Yes.
Why would you recommend Warehouse 215 to your clients?
Why wouldn't you recommend your clients Warehouse 215? Honestly, my deal is that Warehouse 215 is the real deal. It is a warehouse that is polished and well done. They understand how to do every kind of event. You understand how to do any question that comes up, like what about parking, you have an answer. What about food and beverage, you have an answer. Lighting, power, you've got some items that you include in your packages and the rental of the space itself that makes sense. You've learned over the years of how to do events in a warehouse space that don't have to just be like warehouse space. The renovations that you did, you've got the patio outside now, you added some of like the white drywall around the brick, which kind of just brings it up a notch. And it's, again, just the real deal. It's like the spot.
Thanks. Good choice of words. I like it.
Yes.
All right. So tell folks how they can reach you.
They can reach me at www.vermilionevents.com. That's one L and Vermilion. You can also catch Twigger Time, which is a video series very similar to Green Couch Convos, but this is pretty cool, I have to admit. We do full wedding planning, obviously social events. We also do event planning and production, so we can come in and do just simple meetings, entertainment, audiovisual, things like that. So easy to do.
Nothing you can't do.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on it.
You came up with a Disney movie for Disney in 30 minutes.
It was still all worked up.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for coming down today to do this.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
I like it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.
Bye.